Hello everyone. Today, let's talk about the story of a Chinese deity, Gong gong. Today's protagonist, the water god Gong gong, is a great-grandson of the Flame Emperor. Despite being a somewhat rebellious youth, he possesses immensely powerful divine lineage. He is the rightful heir to the 5 emperors. His daughter, Hu Tu, is the strongest female deity in ancient China, the principal deity of all earthly gods. His granddaughter, Nu Hua, is the creator goddess and the primordial mother of all things. His grandson, Ye Ming, is the god of time who created the 12 months of the year. His great-grandson, Kua Fu, is the legendary youth who chased the sun. Gong gong has a unique appearance with a human face and a snake body, long red hair, and rides a giant black dragon. As the water god, Gong gong governs and controls the oceans, rivers, lakes, and all water on Earth, which cover 7/10 of the planet. Like many rebellious youths, Gong gong is diligent but extremely impulsive and self-absorbed. Whenever things don't go his way, he feels misunderstood and unlucky. When Zhuan Shu succeeded the Huangdi, Gong gong was furious, believing that Zhuan Shu had usurped the throne that should have been his. Thus, Gong gong, along with his followers Xiang Liu and Fu Yu, rallied discontented celestial beings to oppose Zhuan Shu. The rebellious gods elected Gong gong as their leader and formed an army to challenge Zhuan Shu. A fierce battle ensued, with Gong gong and Zhuan Shu's armies clashing from the heavens to the mortal realm and back. Gods continuously joined Zhuan Shu's army. Tai Feng, with a tiger's tail and a human form, arrived from He Mountain. Ji Meng, with a dragon's head and a human body, came from Guang Mountain. Jiao Chong, with 2 beehive-shaped heads, led poisonous bees and scorpions from Pingfeng Mountain, and Zhurong, who controls all fire, rode a giant red dragon from Heng Mountain. Gong gong's army began to falter. He fled to the northwest, to Mount Buzhou, where he was ultimately defeated by Zhurong. Desperate, Gong gong saw Mount Buzhou, a towering peak supporting the sky, blocking his way. Knowing it was a major pillar maintaining Zhuan Shu's cosmic rule, he heard the approaching enemy and felt trapped. In his despair, Gong gong let out an angry roar and rammed into Mount Buzhou. With a tremendous crash, Mount Buzhou, the sky pillar, was broken. This cosmic upheaval caused the northwest sky to tilt, making the sun, moon, and stars slide towards the lower western sky, creating the celestial patterns we see today. The southeastern Earth also collapsed, forming the current geographical tilt with rivers flowing eastward and all waters converging into the sea. Nuwa later repaired the sky and restored order, but that is another story. During the reigns of Emperors Shun and Yao, the exiled Gong gong returned to flood the land, causing immense suffering. Gun, who tried to control the flood by stealing the emperor's magical soil, was executed by Zhurong. Gun's son, Yu, continued the flood control efforts. To eliminate the root cause, Yu led an army with Yinglong, Huanglong, Beilong, and Konglong to fight Gong gong. After defeating Xiang Liu, Yu eventually defeated Gong gong and exiled him to Cheng in Yuzhou. The floods were successfully managed, restoring order to the world. Later, Gong gong was revered as the master of waters and the deity of water management. The Gong gong Terrace was built for him in the Yinshan Mountains. It is said that archers dared not shoot arrows northward towards the Gong gong Terrace, fearing to anger him. Despite his volatile nature, Gong gong's divine power and close connection to the lives of ancient people earned him their respect and reverence. That's it for today's story. See you in the next one.